Hello everyone, this is Noor and this is a video explanation about the meaning behind my latest single called You Don't Know What I Feel. It is very important for me as a singer and songwriter to value very much the meaning behind my songs. I want also my audience to get to know me a bit more and to bring you a bit more into my world and what I'm trying to express with this song. So let's start. Let's start with the first verse. Alright, we'll start from there because this is the most important part of the song. It's the beginning and it's introducing already what this song is about. So what we have wasn't love, something called trauma bond. I'm starting thinking over my past relationship, and after a period of healing and a period of time for myself, I've came to the realization that what I had with this man wasn't love, wasn't the real meaning of love, and what later on I really did understand what love is really about. But it is called something trauma bond. What is trauma bond? For those who don't know, it is a situation, a bond with you have with this person, an emotional attachment that you have with this person that creates you suffering. It's usually like with a narcissist partner or like someone that is like physical or emotional abusive. It's a situation where there is one person, which is the abuser, and the other person, which is the one that has been abused, to label. Basically, the person wants to just fix the other person, wants to heal the other person, wants to help the other person, but the other person, the abuser in this case, is just the one that is inflicting further pain to this other person, and this other person is just trying to fix the pain that this other person is trying to inflict to the other one. So it is a very toxic situation where again it's involved a lot of like unhealed pattern. It has to do with both unhealed person, just one is accepting the pain, the other one is inflicting the pain, but in both scenarios is wrong. So he's simply looking back to it while I had the time to heal and to recover myself and understand my worth and everything. I'm looking back to it and I get back to see the full vision of this story, and I start by saying what we have wasn't love, something called trauma bond. Then I keep going saying everything I really need was already inside of me. So everything I really needed was right inside of me. Why? Because it's always been there. I just needed a time to heal, obviously, to really discover myself. And sometimes we do think that these moments, these like very bad relationship, that they just break our heart, they're negative, but they're actually not negative. For how painful they are, we need them in order to elevate and in order to really understand what we really deserve. And no matter how this past relationship did hurt me, I'm very grateful that I did have it, because try me out now. Meaning, like, now I'm not gonna let any man anymore do me bad as my past relationships did. Never had a healthy relationship, so already tells you a lot of how unhealed I was. But yeah, now when like you really spend your time to heal and to really do the work, and then you're like, I'm not gonna let anyone do me bad like this, because I know my worth now. I know what I deserve, And also, your standards, maybe my standards were low as fuck, like I was just attracting all these fucking, very unhealed and toxic people, and I was just okay with some behavior. No, baby, I'm not okay with those behavior anymore. Like, now I'm a princess and I need to be treated as such. I've lost myself. Right. So everything I really needed was already inside of me. I've always been there. I just needed to find out. So dig yourself out to the darkest spot of yourself, even if it's scary to do it, because it's scary. Healing, it's freaking scary. But it's needed in order to really flourish, in order to really get to the point to be who you really are. It's a lifetime process, but it's there. Like, you always been there. So everything I really needed was already inside of me. I'm the one that is gonna provide everything that I need. I don't need a man to provide emotional stability to me, because that's when you're gonna get into toxic relationship, because you're looking for something that you can only find in yourself in another person. And that's where toxicity then begins. That's when, like, you become codependent on the other person, because you just think that you can just get what you need outside of you. And so everything about you is gonna depend on that person. And that's when they have you. They own you, they got you, and you're not free anymore. Love is about freedom. Love is about peace. Love is about love. It's not about fear. When you look for something outside of you, it's all based on fear. And nothing that is based on fear has to do with who you really are. Period. Spiritual lessons are like, healing lessons for the next video. So let's get back on track. I know that I didn't give value to my life. Why? Because I was just looking for everything outside of me. It was just there for putting everyone before me, right? So the value that I was giving to myself was zero. My life was to give to others. That's it. To fix others, But no. And then I say I told you an image that was alive. That was a lie, because in both scenarios, whatever that I was inflicting or receiving the pain, we're talking about a situation where a person is unhealed, so it's not the true version of herself. And that's what I'm trying to say through through this meaning. Majority of the time when you are unhealed, it's most likely that you are scared to show how vulnerable you are, and that's why you try then to put on this mask, this shield, right? To pretend to be someone that you're not, pretend someone that is strong, it's tough. But I mean, it's not true, right? It's a lie, right? It's not who you really are. Again, it's a trauma response of being unhealed and not feel, protected. And that's majority of things that happens when you are in a toxic relationship. You never feel safe, and if you don't feel safe, it's most likely you have to feel you need to protect yourself. So, and that's already a demonstration that is not love. Love should make you feel at ease, not scared. Lost and found, that's where my baggage was. Lost and found, that's where my baggage was. So this is a game of words, but I think I must explain the meaning behind that, because again, lost and found is where the luggage it is about. It was the luggage is found in the airport. But in this case, I'm talking about baggage, so internal baggage. So lost and found, that's where my baggage was. So my internal baggage was in the lost and found area, where usually the luggage is just there without its owner to take care of or to go and pick it up. So my internal baggage was in the lost and found area without an owner go and pick it up and take care of. Okay, my internal stability was without someone that was taking control of it. And that's what I try to say with lost and found. That's where my baggage was. You don't know what I feel. So you don't know what I feel, for me, holds a very strong meaning, because I think majority of the time, for me personally, but I think in a lot of scenarios, the main problems in relationship is not knowing really what the other person is feeling or is going through. And in my personal situation, this girl, me, she's saying, you don't know what I feel to this other person, because really majority of the problem was that men didn't really know what I was feeling. And again, because of this selling an image that it's not true, people then will then really don't know what I was feeling inside. So if you're a vulnerable and unhealed person, it's most likely you're gonna try to protect yourself, right? So you're gonna show you're tough, you don't care, and everything. But let me tell you, majority of people that shows that they don't care, they really are the one they suffer the most, and they are the one that cares the most. So in this case, I'm saying the other person, you don't know what I feel, because I never really wanted to show you what I felt because I was scared. I was scared to show you my emotion. I was scared to that you might have used my emotion against me. I was scared that I would have looked weak in front of your eyes. I was scared to lose you by showing my true emotion, and I was scared to lose myself by showing you my real emotions, and then this leads to the other person to not really know what I'm feeling inside, because I'm showing that I'm tough, I'm showing that I don't care, but deeply inside I'm dying, and you don't know about it. And that inflicts me even more pain, because I want to scream to you what I feel. I really want to tell you everything, because that will make me feel better. But fear is just so stronger. It's stronger than me. And in that moment, in those moments, I can't say anything. I will keep being loyal to this fake image that I created in front of me, just to protect myself, because I think that that image is the only thing that is keeping me safe in that moment. While I think that image is the only thing that is keeping me protected, is actually the only thing that is keeping me trapped. It's so important for me you to know what I feel, because I'm trying in that way to express already to the person that what you think you know that I feel, it is not true. I'm screaming to you, I'm saying to you, you to know what I feel, because in that moment you don't know what I feel. It's the only thing that I can communicate. I can communicate to tell you the reality of what I'm trying to show to you, of what I've been showing to you. It's not real. That there is so much more of my heart that you don't know about it. So you don't know what I feel. It's my way, my calling, or saying, listen, I can't express myself. I can't express my love for you. I can't express how much suffering I'm feeling and how happy I want to be with you, but I can't, because I'm scared. I'm scared to suffer more. And in this way, the only thing that I can tell you to let you understand something is you don't know what I feel. And that's it. I can't express myself. We're talking of someone that really struggled to show her emotion. That's why later in the song I say, then tonight I will show you what I feel. I finally want to show you what I feel, the truth and the lie behind. So the truth and the lie behind what I feel. I want you to know, the fake image of me, of how I've been lying to you about my feelings, and I also want to tell you the truth about my feelings. So in the chorus is mostly when I'm focusing on what I was actually feeling. Sometimes I don't know what I feel, because sometimes I don't know what I feel. I can't understand myself sometimes. Why am I feeling this way? Why am I so scared of love? Why am I so scared to share my feelings, even though I'm so dependent by these feelings? Why? I don't know what I feel. Why did I feel this way? Why? I've asked to myself many times, why did I feel this way? And then on the other side, I say, you don't know what I feel. This happens when there is a lot of unhealed matters going on. And I just want to share this because I think it's important for whoever is going to watch this, to be honest. It is important to really maybe hear someone else's story and to maybe resonate with it, and just get inspired by it and learn something from it. That's what I did myself through many others people's stories. And the song at the end terminates with, it's the one that you can find inside yourself. with my producer. We're in the studio, finally finished the song. And the producer told me, okay, so what about love? And I said, what about love? I don't know nothing about love because I'm just learning about love. I don't know much about love. But what I'm learning right now the most is that all the love you really, really need is really the one you can find inside yourself. And I do believe that. And I do believe that the moment you really give to yourself everything that you want to give to the other person, your conception of love change, and really just loves change. The moment you're capable of giving yourself everything you deserve, you're not gonna accept anything less from someone else. It's only the moment you are gonna fully give to yourself the love you deserve, you're gonna attract the other person that is fully gonna give you the love you deserve. You don't know your worth and you don't treat yourself as the worth you think you deserve. How do you expect another person to do that for you? No one is gonna do that for you. People are gonna treat you exactly the way you treat yourself. Period. This is facts. You have to teach other people how to love you by showing them how much you love yourself. And that's it. We live with ourselves, not with other people, not with our partner. We live with ourselves. We need to be at peace with yourself. So the real love that you really need is the one that you have inside yourself. So this whole song, you don't know what I feel, it's trying to send a message of self-love. Really try to embrace your weaknesses, embrace your limits, embrace fear when it comes to love, and instead of rejecting it, just embrace it. Allow your weaknesses to actually guide you on how to turn them into strength. Much of the time we think that weaknesses are just weaknesses and they should be we should be ashamed of our weaknesses, and like we automatically try to avoid facing our weaknesses because they make us feel weak. But actually the first way to transform weaknesses in strength, it is actually to accept and face your weaknesses and accept that you have that weakness. Only once you accept that weakness is there, you are already becoming conscious about it, and you are already a step ahead to transform that weakness in your strength, because you're already finding strength in that weakness. That weakness is already giving you strength because you are facing yourself and saying, okay, whoa, I am admitting to myself that there is this limit in me. You are already saw that there is a limit. You are already embraced your limit. So you're already overcoming it. So that's already a strength. And that's how you're already moving from weakness to strength. So embrace your weaknesses and be grateful that they are there, because they're just an opportunity for you. Every of all vulnerability is actually a strength and never of a weakness, and we should very much be grateful for that. And every person that is not afraid to show their vulnerability, they're actually very strong. And this is who I am, and this is what I'm trying to say and to express with my song, is that I'm not afraid to show finally who I am and what I feel and what I want to express. And to be honest, before, even when I started to write song and everything, always I would say to my producer, I would say, I don't want to talk about love, and I don't want to show my vulnerability talking about love. Why? Because I was unhealed. I was scared. And now, no, I am going to be talking about love. I'm going to be talking how much you broke my heart. And I'm going to talk about how much I got myself up from it, It's all about part of the journey, and I'm embracing all the journey and accept all the journey exactly the way it is. The video that I did, it was just a way for bringing people inside my world. It's trying to show just myself and my everyday life, and just who I am is more like a casual footage rather than a serious video clip. But that was the intent, just to
show myself on my vulnerability, on my full package. And that's what I'm trying to do also with these videos, to letting people really know who I am, who's Noor, and what she really wants to express as an artist and mostly as a human. And I hope I can touch everyone's heart with my music, because that's my intent and that's my mission here. I really hope people can feel better, or at least inspired to feel better with my music, with whatever I want to say. So I say very much thank you to everyone who's giving me the opportunity to do that, and who's taking time to look at my video and listen to my song. And I really hope you will appreciate this video as well, and just stay in touch and be ready to know more about me.
So yeah, this was You Don't Know What I Feel explanation, in-depth explanations, and yeah, I am looking forward to engage with you more and more, and share with you more insights about my being, my person, who I am as an artist, and what I want to share. So for now, this is it, and I hope you will have so much love, and I send you so much love. And I'm so grateful and thankful to everyone that subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't know what I feel is available in all the major streaming platform. Go and support and share some love. I'm so grateful and thankful, and I hope to engage with you a lot. What you think. Ciao.